Hello everyone, I am aka.Calypso, and this is The Sims 4. I decided after a little while that I wanted to try doing Sims 4 builds, and this was a park I did. I didn't really have a reference, I just wanted to make a park, practice with landscaping, because I'm not really good at it, and yeah. So right here, I was just trying to figure out what exactly I wanted in the park. I was thinking originally I wanted to do the actual park lot type, but it just had stuff that I didn't want in my build. And I just wanted something a little more simplistic, but still fun for Sims. Now, I can't remember if I actually keep all of these items, but I know that this was the basic of what I wanted to do. I have no idea why I went to bookcases. It's a park. Anyway. I was trying to figure out the layout right here. Just trying to see what exactly I wanted to do. Where I wanted everything to be placed. Try to get a feel for the lot. Oh, and if you didn't see my house building video, I'm new to Sims builds. I'm not really good at the controls, so please forgive me for the sporadic clicking I'm gonna do on the keyboard. You'll see stuff like rotate 5 times in a row. You'll see the camera like jump back and forth a whole bunch of times. I'm incredibly new to Sims builds. I've been playing Sims for years, but normally when I wanted to stay in a house or have something built, I just either did the provided housing or I just went to the gallery and downloaded something. And when I did play, I didn't really notice that there was such thing as the Sims 3 camera. So this is me trying to figure it all out and trying to branch away from what I'm used to. I think right here I tried to use a couple cheats. There was something really specific that I wanted, but it's not in the base catalog. You have to open debug for it. And around this time I was still figuring out the Better Build By mod, so I didn't know exactly where it was. Right here, I'm just experimenting with the plants, trying to figure out where everything's gonna go. I can't remember if I actually kept all of this or not. I think I did. Oh, and here's where I show my not skilled in terrain paint. I know for sure that I did not keep any of this. But I don't think it got any better. And there's me with my little dainty tap tap brush. When I was first laying down all this grass and these plants, I wasn't quite sure if I actually was going to keep all of it, just because it looked a little too overgrown for what I wanted. But after a while, I decided to keep it. Oh, and here are these rocks. I absolutely adore those rocks for just spicing up the landscape. Mixing it with that terrain paint makes it look a little more realistic, in quotations. It makes it look like while they were laying down the gravel, some of the rocks slipped away. And I think right there I was figuring out if I wanted to swap these trees for debug trees to make it a little less expensive. Because honestly, after going through the debug menu and seeing just how much stuff there is that's in the regular catalog but is absolutely free, kind of wanted to take advantage of that. Oh, and here are the stones. I spent about, I believe, 2 hours laying down all of those stones. I haven't started yet. I think I lay down a couple more things before I actually lay down the full pathway. But I spent 2 hours on those walking stone paths. And honestly, I actually really like the outcome of it. It looks really nice. Sorry, I had to go back a little bit. Where was it? It's right here with these bushes. I wanted to line a whole lot with these bushes, but after doing just a little side of them, I decided that I wasn't going to do all that. And I actually might remove them from next to the monkey bars just because realistically that's a horrible place to put some bushes. Because I know kids would absolutely throw themselves off the monkey bars just to land in the bushes. I can't remember if I keep those grass tufts. I can remember that they were really hard to work with because they're just so vibrant. They don't really match anything. It's only good for like a super springtime sort of build. And this right here, putting plants inside of plants to make it look nice, was my saving grace. I just didn't like how the normal grass looks so nice but doesn't have any like flower swatches. And how the flowers tend to have beautiful colors, but the grass, the leaves on them, always look a little less desirable. So I constantly mix together the grass and the flowers to make something I hope I will enjoy. Again, me using these rocks. I was trying to find more ground plants to put here. Like flowers, grass, anything to make it look a little less bland. But having a limited number of packs, it was incredibly difficult. I believe I built this before I got the romantic garden stuff pack, which probably would have helped me a fair bit. Also, me duplicating items, sticking them inside of each other, increasing and decreasing their size. That was honestly another tactic I used to make the build a little better. Just because I couldn't find items that suit what I wanted. think right here was when I realized that the space between the picnic tables and the chess table was a little too open for my taste. So while I was painting, I was thinking about ways to add something there so it doesn't look as open. I honestly just wanted something to take up the space. I wanted the lot to feel sort of cozy and secluded, enclosed. Sorry, snorting at me grabbing the block because I'd seen it a couple times and didn't know what it was. This was me trying to figure out bushes. I didn't want the area to feel claustrophobic, but I wanted it to feel like you were in your own world when you were here. Which, gameplay-wise, would probably be a little annoying, but in real life would be absolutely amazing for me. Because I wanted to get the feel that I enjoy when I go to a park. I like feeling that I'm here with just nature and myself and nobody else around. And I'm free to enjoy the beauty of the trees and the grass and the flowers without anyone really interrupting me. There's that pop-up. That pop-up you'll probably see in both videos around this time. My computer was struggling to hook up to the internet, so I'm sorry. Yep, and I think it's right here where I start to do the pathway. And I cut out a majority of this process just because it was so laborious. Like I said, 2 hours to lay down everything. So it is incredibly exhausting for me. And I actually struggled with the terrain paint very often. It wasn't that easy for me to figure out. And I think those rocks that I laid down for the gravel path I actually end up getting rid of. Oh no, I think I kept those just because I put the gravel down underneath the picnic tables. And while it took me forever to lay down the path, I am incredibly happy with the way the path itself turned out. Just because it looks so nice, almost ethereal. Is that the term? Celestial? It looks like a little fairy garden. And that was me zooming out to see just how much work I had left. I honestly feel pretty happy with the path. There's just a few things in the actual park that I want to fix. I probably should have added a trash can or two, added a few more skill building items, maybe thought about adding a gazebo, but that's all stuff I can do later. Alright. And this was when I finished the path. I just wanted to fix the terrain paint. Again, I was really struggling with this. I wanted it to look nice, but really didn't know how to A, handle the controls, or B, work with the terrain brush. So it was kind of me just figuring it out as I went along. I probably could have watched a few more Sims tutorials on building. What's the fun of that? When I can just figure it out. I think we're nearing the end of the build. I was just laying down terrain paint, and you'll notice rather quickly that I messed up by this tree here when I was erasing the terrain paint. I accidentally erased the path leading up to the monkey bars and the other chest set. I do plan on going back and fixing that. as soon as we're done here. And this was me checking over everything, making sure everything's fine. Oops, wrong paint. And I believe we're done. So let's hop in game real quick. And here is my build. So real quick before we get too far into this, let's fix this, shall we?